the game is acting up, so I just took a break from it. Let's just go with the game was acting up. I mean, Doug gonna try again tomorrow.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I don't know what's up. The game acting stupid now.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest.
We tried to fight some monsters, some demons today, but
Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey,
hello, Shaq. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trail Blazers as they go up against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. For the Cavaliers, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And you hear Kyrie Irving's name, and you think of a playmaking point guard. But he is as deadly a shooter, Kenny, as anyone in the league from time to time.
I mean, the guy won a three-point contest, so no surprise there. You know, he's averaged, 2 to 3 three-pointer shots.
Yeah, that game, you gotta keep moving.
Last couple of seasons.
When you fight new demons, you gotta keep moving. You gotta dodge, shoot, dodge.
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring
so I'm gonna play 2 games of this
on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team.
All right, let's see who's on 18. Okay, we got Chambers from the Lakers. Oh, we got our old player, Brian Froome. Oh, we got another one of our players. Alright, who else do you got? From Miami. Rookie. From the Lakers. Rookie.
Cavaliers in an interconference battle here at the Quicken Loans Arena. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road.
And really, this is a team.
And Kevin Love retired from. Kevin Love retired too.
But they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly, you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Brooklyn Nets.
And on an ordinary night, guys, I think they would have come out on top. That's just how well they played. But they happened to catch an opposing team at the very top of their game.
I'd venture to guess, Greg, that if that game was played in their building instead of on the road, they win it.
Pass to Chambers. Portland moving the ball around. Puts up a 3. A nice shot by Carl.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
We ain't about to do that.
Smith for 3.
Oh, come on.
Gets it back. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Cleveland shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Free throw good, Vonleh. And good on the second, so he makes them both. On defense, Cleveland coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Irving against Green. They set the pick. 4 on the shot clock. Nice touch on the bank shot.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Smith for 3. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
To the middle. And the rejection by Smith. Now Cleveland moving it up. Pass to York. There's the 3. The shot is off. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Over in the corner, Green. Takes it from 10. That one a little long.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Smith on the wing. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And he dunks it down.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Carlisle passes to Chambers. Green against Irving. Right wing. The high post shot. Portland no good that time either.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Smith missing again.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
To the right side. Here's Sherman. The teardrop falls in.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Cavaliers leading. Pass to Harris. Smith outside. Takes the 3. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Green passes to Carlisle. There's the screen. Chambers kicks to Green. And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith. With the break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. Second, the Cavaliers.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Trailblazers trail by 5. 6 to shoot. Here's Sherman.
Yeah, but you have to like the mentality to get inside, even though they're struggling to finish.
Yeah, I love the mentality of getting inside. I mean, they've been bottled up in there, but when you attack the paint, generally good things are going to happen for you.
Nice shot by Smith.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Here is Carlisle. On the wing, Green. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got 5 now.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Terry Stotts.
He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thank you, Doris. And there's the pass to Carlisle. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Smith for three. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And that's 15 points for Freak.
That's just running the mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Back to Green. Floats one. Vonleh with the rebound.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Chance to check out some stats for Harris. Good season for him last year. Was in at about 9 points per, 5 assists, and 5. They materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Chris Middleton comes in for Harris. Trailblazers trail by 7. Out to the wing. Back to Green. Just 5 to shoot. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots. Cleveland leading by 5. Feeds it to Middleton. Back to Smith. Launches it. And it's Portland with the rebound. Outside, Green. To the paint, right wing. Giannou, covered by Smith. Shot from 12. No luck. Cavaliers go the other way with it. For 3. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Green with the ball. Now Smith defending. The drive by Green. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. To the inside. Decker can't hit.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Trailblazers trail by 8. They set the pick. Giannou covered by Smith. Thompson with the rebound. Cleveland's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Offensive rebound. Out to Smith. Thompson outside. The second chance effort, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Second chance shot. Vonleh with the rebound.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
Here's Gary. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. The finish. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
And you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
Kevin, I got a chance now to look at where the Cavaliers ranked in the NBA last season. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and they were also #1 in assists. This team loves to find each other. They're unselfish. They take good shots. They're disciplined and self-controlled.
And when you score like these guys did last season, it gives you tremendous confidence. Just play solid defense, and you can win games.
The dish to Decker. Doubled by Smith. Here's Giannou. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
Passed a little. Trying his luck deep.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Exactly. Nothing easy. They're making them work just to get into their offense. Very disruptive so far.
Smith for 3. But they recover it. And Thompson kicks to Smith. 1:36 left here in the first quarter. Makes it off the glass. Smith's got 26.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing. Surrendering too many easy baskets.
Here's Giannou. Portland no good that time either.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Here's Smith. And again, it's Cleveland.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters. But if they even approximate that, watch out.
Over to the left wing. Just 4 to shoot. Decker passes the goal. Bangs home the trifecta.
Doyle for 3.
The Cavaliers leading by 16. For 3, Smith. And that one's good. Smith's got 31.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, Little. And he converts the layup.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Here's Smith. And that one's good. Smith's got 33.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Here's Decker. Great D that time from Middleton. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Cavaliers lead by 19. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. 19-point game. Smith in at 2-guard. Tristan Thompson is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's York in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Just 5 on the clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. There's Green with the 3. Count that one. Green's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Trailblazers. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets played really well. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play. 3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
The drive by Green. In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
You know, his pace makes him really hard to keep track of, guys. I mean, if you lose him, he'll explode to the...
Look at that. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Pass to Chambers. Little passes to Carlisle. Off target from 3-point range.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Thompson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Chambers with a screen on Irving. Passes it to Little. Lets it go from 11, and he gets it to go.
Timeout, please. Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues, capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Cleveland. Leading by 21. Portland grabs the miss. Thompson dishes to Smith. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Free throw drops for Smith.
What a game we've seen here for Smith. 40 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
And he gets it to go.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Giannou covered by Smith. Clock at 4. The pass to Dort. From deep. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Smith outside. Shoots. Can't get it to go. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. 5 points in the game.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Down low, here's Middleton. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pass to Dort. Elbow shot is on the way. Offensive rebound. They set the screen. Giannou covered by Smith. Giannou. It's rebounded by Vonleh. Vonleh's got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, Smith. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Here's Giannou. And it's off from 3-point range. Cleveland leading by 23. For 3, Smith. Decker with the rebound. Portland's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Smith on the wing. Lets it go from deep. But they get it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Here's Decker. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Cavaliers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
The only accurate way to describe your interior defense was dominant. Were you looking to set a tone with all of those block shots?
We're always looking to come out and set a tone like that. Our goal every game is to make the other side fearful of coming at us on offense. And I'm pretty sure we accomplished that in the first half tonight.
You made them work for everything. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Okay, guys, great work in the first half. That's how you take care of business on your home court. Couple things. First off, we've played a very balanced game. Attention to detail on offense and defense. We're outplaying them, simple as that. But we've shot the ball well, I'll give us that. And it's because we've had great shot selection. We've made really good choices with the ball. And in these next 2 quarters, the tempo ought to be brisk. And if we have anything to say about it, it will be. Let's push the ball and see what happens. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Here's Green. Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. They set the pick. Here's Chambers. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sherman. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 10.
Exactly what they want right there. Continue to get good looks.
Irving kicks to Harris. He feeds it to Smith. Back to Harris. Lets the three fly. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 4 assists now tonight.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Carlisle passes to Green. To the inside. Froome. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Vonleh's got 6 rebounds here tonight. That's a 2 from Smith. Goes back up. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Kyrie Irving. He's coming off an excellent season. Last year, averaged 10 points per game, 10 assists, and 3 rebounds. And the numbers, while pretty outstanding, I mean, we've now come to expect that from this guy.
Completely in harmony with what his coach is trying to do there. Just a marvelous all-around talent.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Irving against Green. Froome. It's rebounded by Vonleh. Vonleh's got his 7th rebound here tonight. That's a 2 from Smith. Hits the front of the rim and out. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Passes it to Carlisle. Takes a 3. The shot no good. And Cleveland the other way now.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Looking here at some numbers for Smith. Coming off a terrific season. Tops in scoring. First in rebounding. And, of course, he established himself as the most prolific passer in the game last season. The league leader in assists.
Yeah, and that's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you really can't contain him.
Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Freak, #1.
He was at the top of the list for good reason. I mean, this guy had fast hands, worked extremely hard, always moved his feet, and had an excellent basketball IQ.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Inside, Froome lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened. It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Clock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Carlisle passes to Chambers, and it's blocked. Irving attacking. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Kyrie Irving at the line for 2.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Now here is Harris. 7 points in the game. The shot from 20 feet away. And that one comes up a bit short.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
They set the pick. And the pass to Little. Right side, Green. Doubled by Vonleh. 6 to shoot. Little passes to Chambers. There's Green with the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Vonleh's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Smith outside. Here's Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 5 assists tonight.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Dishes it to Green. Chambers with a screen on Irving. Doubled by Vonleh. Shot to end this cold run. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Cavaliers making a switch here. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far. Portland's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Doyle, covered by Smith. Here's Doyle. And the 3 off target.
Oh, that's a tough 3-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's Doyle. Portland no good that time either. Cleveland's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Trailblazers shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profiling, trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
To the paint. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 9.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Smith on the wing from the arc. And that one's good. Smith's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Cavs.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Pass to Doyle. There's the screen. Here's Decker. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Decker's got 5 now.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And it's good once more. Nice make there from Smith. Smith's got 56 points in the game. Trailblazers shooting a meager 37% for the game. Now the feed to Decker. Pass to Doyle. He tries for 3, and the shot is good.
Doyle.
He has 6.
For 3.
1:03 left to play in the third. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Left side Harris, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
And let's take a look at Sam Decker's numbers. Last season's performance for him averaged about 8 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
Yeah, great hustle, does all the little things. Just a good complimentary guy to have on your team.
Here's Doyle. Rejected by Harris. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
But one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Tries it from 9. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Smith. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything.
On your face for no good reason at all. We in a bad place. Hip hop is separated by the nice and the nice not. Underground and I'm ice hot. What rap?
Here's Smith. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Smith, he's in at the point. He's out there with Anderson. And it's Bush in at the 3.
Shooting for Cleveland. Free. 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw drop for Smith. Both free throws good from Smith. Green with the ball. He kicks it to Henry. Back to Green. There's the pick. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland will come the other way. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Deep two from Anderson. And it's Portland with the rebound.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Here's Henry. Anderson with the block. They get it back. Offensive rebound. Cavaliers shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Here's Smith. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Cavaliers. Free! 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Smith. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Smith against Green. Out to the wing. Here's Cohen. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do it. Oh! Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. There's the screen, and the wide open shot from Green. Offline with his 3.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
He dishes it to Henry. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And he banks in the layup.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And it's Green missing. The Cavaliers on offense. Bush passes to Smith. His 3-pointers off the mark. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And here's Green outside. Green missing again.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Look at the night for Green. He's got 19 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
Free throw good, Green.
Oh my God, I just got that.
And both free throws good for Green. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Smith. Green with the rebound. The Trailblazers shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play.
Cohen. Shooting 1.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And there's the pass to Bush. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
To the wing right side. Outside, Green. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads from 13. No luck.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Kicks it to Samuels. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Bush passes to Smith. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
On the wing, Green, covered by Smith.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
There's a good screen. Green kicks to Samuels. 6 on the shot clock. A beautiful reverse layup.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside. Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Feeds it to Henry. It's rebounded by Vonleh. Vonleh's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Back to Smith. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Can't cash in from close range.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter. And that's an understatement.
Back to Smith. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland. Free at the line for 2.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which has given him some free throw opportunities.
Both free throws good from Smith. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. The drive by Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it.
Oh! It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
Pulls it from the elbow. The second chance effort. No luck.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten every one that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Cohen. From the stripe. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And here's Smith. Bush passes to Smith, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
Passes to Carlisle. The drive by Green. He got right to the cup using that screen. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Kept alive. Out to Smith. Down low. Here's York. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Shooting for Cleveland. York. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both teams deciding to change it up. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, Decker. And a miss there on the triple.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Smith outside. Picked his pocket. The shake. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the first one drops. Chris Middleton's checked in for Cleveland. He's perfect from the line this time. Cavaliers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Cleveland moving it around. Shot's good.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
And the Trailblazers shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. And the pass to Carlisle. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Doyle covered by Smith. Over in the corner, Decker. No one near him. Good. Decker's got 4 this quarter. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Vonleh dishes to Smith. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Fires for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Wow. What can you say?
Portland's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Froome. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Froome taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Vonleh. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Cleveland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. And Middleton kicks to Smith.
That's his third personal foul. Fifth team foul. Shooting for Cleveland. 3. 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Trailblazers making a change here.
Keep it up.
Smith hits them both. Here is Carlisle. Doyle covered by Smith. Out to the right wing. Lots of room. Good. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. The Cavaliers' shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
Here's Doyle. And the rejection by Smith. Decker passes to Cohen. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way-in.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Cleveland.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to him.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Smith. You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his 4th personal foul. Teams to penalty. At the line for the Cavaliers, Cohen. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Middleton on the wing. Back to Smith. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
The dish to Decker. Off the pick. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Over to the wing. Here's Smith. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive, and you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be framed as a historic performance. Hitting that many three-point shots in a single game is borderline impossible. The pressure was off the rest of the guys offensively. They just had to worry about getting him the ball and setting screens. Then it was bombs away.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Indiana Pacers against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. Tonight we're watching Kyrie Irving, former #1 pick overall. That's a lofty level of expectation to live up to, Kenny, but he's matched the hype surrounding him.
Yeah, he can hurt you from a lot of areas of the floor. And shoot the three off the dribble, spot up three, dribble, break you down off the dribble, get you in transition. Which way can he beat you? He's a natural-born scorer, but when he's becoming that natural passer, it makes this team almost unstoppable to beat.
Yes, natural-born scorer. That's because he was born in New Jersey. People underestimate his strength. He's tough. He's strong. And I don't know between him and Steph Curry who has the best handles in the game.
I was just going to ask that very question.
You might have to throw Chris Paul in there, too. He's
no
got
way,
some handles.
No way. Stop it.
Okay,
no.
those two.
Okay, then who would you take?
Handles-wise?
Yeah.
I'm going with Kyrie. Just strictly handles, I'm going with Kyrie.
I'm going with Steph Curry. He make people fall. He make legends fall.
Oh, I like that. I like that. He makes legends fall. Hey, Kevin Harlan.
That was a movie, wasn't it?
A legend in his own right, standing by to make the call.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Well, it was the Indiana Pacers winning their last game against Chicago.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when the team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer. Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for Cleveland, Smith in a two-guard. Thompson is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Irving. And it's York in at the 5. Now, here is Irving. Took him no time at all on that one. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
The pass to Reeves. From 16 feet away, he cans it. And here's Cleveland. It's a three-point game, fresh from a win against Portland.
And what got them that win was the remarkable success they had from the floor. I mean, just a tremendous shooting performance all the way around.
Hey, you can't expect that kind of shooting to happen all the time on a nightly basis. But when it does, boy, does it feel good and look good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's the screen. Down low. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Harris passes to Smith.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And so it's Indiana with it, following the score by Cleveland. There's the dish to Turner. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the middle, Grant gets a wide open look. And yet, finally drops it, rolling around the rim.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
Smith outside. The screen from Thompson. Smith kicks to Irving. Back to Smith. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Cleveland.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Scribbling. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Here's Grant following the score by Cleveland. 5 to shoot. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's dribbling. It's deflected, but they'll get another chance. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Smith dishes to Harris. Passes it to York. On the wing, Irving. From about 16. That one rolling around and rims out.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
And so here is Indiana, trailing here by 8. The feed to Grant. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Irving passes to Smith. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the two teams.
Two conference foes, guys, looking to take game 1 tonight. It's very interesting to see who can land the first blow.
Now Porter following the three-point attempt by Freak.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's dribbling. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Smith for 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's 17 points for Smith.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And now, let's do it. We go. Defense.
How about a look at the Pacers and where they ranked in the NBA last season? 9th in assists, 9th in shooting percentage. And they were in the top 10 in grabbing rebounds as well.
Pacers trail by 11. Reeves covered by Smith. Down low, here's Turner. Misses from short range.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Here's Smith. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. It's stolen by Smith. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Irving can't hit. And Indiana shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Doubled by Smith to halt the run, and the layup is up and in. He has 6. Cleveland leading by 11. Now we'll go to DB, who had a chance to talk with head coach Brad Stevens. Doris?
He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding, he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
Thanks again, Doris. So it's the Pacers now, following the three-pointer by Freak. No one covering.
This first make, and, you know, maybe that will get him going.
Cleveland's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. York, lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And he gets the bucket. He's got 5.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
Smith on the wing. From the arc. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Greg, that's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Now here's Turner. He's coming off a 13-point game against Chicago. Irving with it. Inside. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Now here's Turner. Off the screen. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. A different look now for Cleveland. Vonleh comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Middleton subbed in for Tobias Harris.
Indiana calls timeout. And now, let's hear it for your Pacers.
It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Kevin, no team shot a higher percentage than these guys last year. I mean, that's something they want to build on this season. It'll be hard to improve, but they believe in themselves. They've got a lot of confidence after last season as far as shooting the ball goes.
Kicks to Porter. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Uncovered. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 14. Smith for 3. The shot is off. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Frank. He feeds it to Porter. The pass to Frank to the right side. Takes the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And so he hits both. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Stolen away. Stripped it away. Cleveland's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Keep it up.
Big time finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim, too, just for good measure.
Yeah, but guys, nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating every now and then.
And for Cleveland, Smith, he's in at shooting guard. Tobias Harris is out there with Von. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Irving at the 1. And they'll keep possession.
That's his first personal foul.
The Pacers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And a season ago, only converting at about a 72% clip from the line.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Good on both. Now Smith. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive.
And for the Cavaliers, Smith in at shooting guard. Thompson is out there with Vonleh. Then there's Harris. And it's Irving at the point guard. Here's Smith. He's got 31. Vonleh kicks to Smith. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
A second chance effort, and Turner with the lay-in. Turner's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half. And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
And so here is Indiana, following the score by Cleveland. It's stolen by Smith, and Smith with a clear path to the hoop. No luck. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Here's Stribling. Almost, but it rolls out.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
And so here is Indiana, following the three-pointer by Freak. Here's the screen. Stribling, covered by Irving. Shot clock at 5. From down low. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 7 points in the game.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
The screen from Thompson. Harris dishes to Irving. Here's Smith, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
The Pacers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. The Pacers making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. There's a good screen. Here's Garrison. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Cavaliers timeout. And now, let's hear it for your Pace.
Check out the story on Kyrie Irving. Great showing for him last season. First in shooting percentage. And he had the second most assists in the league, running the show and facilitating that offense beautifully.
And last year, I mean, he was really the poster boy for scoring efficiency. You could count on one hand the number of bad shots he took.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trail Blazers delivered quite a performance. He dropped in a staggering amount of points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Again, the Cavaliers score.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Dribbling. He's covered by Irving. Dishes it to Turner. It's taken away by Smith. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. That's good.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passion of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Reeves, covered by Smith. That one goes. Count it. 10 points for him.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
To the paint. Takes the 13-footer, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And so it's Indiana with it. Passes to Reeves. Steps back and fires. It's rebounded by Vonleh.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Smith for 3. The shot will not go. They get a hand on it. It's taken away by Smith. In the corner, it's Harris. He kicks it to Vonleh. Smith for 3. No good. Some solid defense from Grant. And here we go. That's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Freak, number 1.
Well, anytime you can be the player that leads the league in scoring or you're the top scorer, that's a huge accomplishment and something to be proud of.
Dribbling. He's covered by Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Grant outside. Here's dribbling.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Porter's checked in for Indiana. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Smith for 3, and that one's good. Smith's got 47 points.
Once again, the defense letting him get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
Screen by Grant. Pass to Reeves. Grant with a screen on Irving. Clock at 6. Reeves covered by Smith. Thompson with the rebound.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
The Pacers pull it in. Next up for them is going to be the Suns. That'll be at the U.S. Airways Center. That will kick off a 6-game road trip for the team.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Smith with it. Now defended by Grant. Harris passes to Thompson. Smith kicks to Harris. And Turner with the block off his leg. And it's whistled a kick. Cavaliers making a switch here. Here is McGuire, covered by Irving. McGuire passes to Geiger. Five on the clock. Feeds it to McGuire. They get it back. There's the steal. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Smith's running. That's good. 6 points for Chris Middleton.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Here is McGuire. 8 points his last outing. It's taken away by Smith. On up the court. Poked away. The wide open look here for Vonleh. That 3 off the mark. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. There's Porter with the 3, and he gets the bucket.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
And Middleton kicks to Smith. Connects on the open J. Smith's got 49 points in the game.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
Here is McGuire. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. And then Smith with the dunk.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. There's a screen. And here we go. Cavaliers running again. That is good. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Now here's Porter. He dishes it to McGuire. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, Cavaliers with the rebound. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Smith's running.
That's now 7 straight for them coming from fast breaks.
Yeah, and they're making it look easy, guys, running it down the opponent's throat.
Here is McGuire. 1:43 left to play here in the half. They set the pick. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys, plain and simple.
Well, tell me how you really feel about that, Greg. But you're right. I mean, mistakes like that will keep you from cutting deficits, no doubt.
.136 left here in the second. Inside, here's Anderson. Off with the layup. The Pacers shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. The shot's good from McGuire.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg. They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
And it's about getting open looks, and they've used that shot with great effect here tonight. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Pacers have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second. A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And so it's Indiana with it. Indiana moving it around. On the left block, the rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Middleton, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. The Cavaliers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
And that one falls for Middleton. Middleton hits them both. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here is McGuire to end the run. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Middleton's got his 3rd rebound on the night. From deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Cavaliers ahead, running away with it. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Same approach as always. Give me the ball, let me do my thing. Sometimes guys on our team or coach try to overthink things. It's simple. Just get the ball to your natural score. Make sure you don't trip on yourself when you're getting out the way.
You simply can't get enough of you. Thanks for joining us. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
Hey guys, we've really taken the life out of this crowd, but I still want to talk to you for a minute. Number one, I love the teamwork we're seeing out of you guys. We're tearing them to shreds without passing at the offensive end. Let's keep that going and pile up those assists. I did, however, like our on-the-ball defense. We didn't give their ball handlers any breathing room, and they didn't handle it well. We came up with some good steals. And in this half, I want us quick to get out on the break. Let's get headed up the floor as soon as we get our hands on the ball. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Smith. And he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Yeah, I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
They've got Porter. Turner is out there with Grant. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. So it's the Pacers now. There's a screen. Pass to Turner. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Turner's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Pacers. That's a 2 from Smith. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 6 assists in the game.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Dribbling, covered by Irving. Here's dribbling. It's tipped. Picked him clean. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Out left to the wing. Here's Porter. And the wing jumper offline.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
In the corner, Smith with it. The dish to Harris. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
There's the pick. To the paint. Layup off the pick. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. The Pacers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Looking at the game so far for Turner. 9 points and also a block shot.
And we really just need to take a second to appreciate the all-around effort he's put out there today.
Well, the numbers paint the picture, and he has been what we call in my vernacular, you know where I'm going here, guys, stat sheet stuffer supreme.
Oh, supreme. So that takes it to a whole nother level when you get supreme in terms of your stat sheet.
And Kelloggese, right? And
yes.
Kelloggese. Here's Smith, but they recover it.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Dribbling. He's covered by Irving. Screened by Grant. The feed to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Here's dribbling. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. They recover it. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Right side Turner. They set the pick. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Harris. The Cavaliers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. A very slow start offensively. Nice shot by Smith.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
And so here is Indiana. Kicks it to Turner. He feeds it to Porter. Turner with a screen for Porter. Turner with a screen on Irving. Porter in the corner. Hits the target from 18 feet. Porter's got 5 now. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Harris kicks to Smith. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
So it's the Pacers now. There's the pass to Grant. Pass to Reeves. Soft touch off the glass. 12 points for him. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Stolen by Grant. Doubled by Smith. Porter in the corner. Grant outside. Here's dribbling. Some solid defense from Harris.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Smith for 3. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Stribling, covered by Irving. They set the pick. To the wing right side. Just 4 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Indiana again missing.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Here's Bush. And Turner with the block. They get it back. York once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Pacers shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. And that one's good. 14 points for him. The Cavaliers shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Dishes to Irving. The screen from Thompson. Here's Bush. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Wow, I'm surprised he took that shot, but he has a huge size disadvantage in that matchup. But tremendous job to knock that one down.
And the Pacers with possession here. Shot clock at 3. Stribling. And Irving pulls it down. Irving's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
And Cleveland making a change here. Longley's checked in. Here's Porter. Off the inbound, no good.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
McGuire passes to Winston. Trains it from 9 feet away.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Here's Gary. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that. And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Anderson's checked in. The Pacers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Here is McGuire. He's got 6. There's a screen. Pass to Frank. A baseline J. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. Feeds to Vonleh. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Here's Geiger. And again, it's Indiana converting. And he's checked in for Porter. Smith checked in for Cleveland. 1:41 left to play in the third. They set the pick. Anderson dishes to Smith. Back to Anderson. And Middleton now atop the key. And it's Smith penetrating. Good. Smith's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And so here is Indiana. Winston defended by Anderson. Here's Winston. Plays it up and banks it in.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
The drive by Smith. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
And the Pacers with possession here. Following the score by Cleveland. Indiana moving it around. To the inside. Here's Geiger. And it's good. Off through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Shot's good. And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw, good. Geiger. Cavaliers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Smith kicks to Anderson. Middleton the pass to Anderson. Smith on the wing. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Geiger. With 1 on the clock. Offline. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Cleveland ahead, opening up a huge gap. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
Every dime is a flavor.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here.
It's the winner's race. Eating with Kenny, ace at the table, no dinner plates. We the best, get it straight. What's the problem, baby? Raised out of Harlem, baby. Was dropping my mama crazy. They ain't trying to get it, so I gotta go get it. Harder than ever. I get it, 365.
Now here is Smith, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Smith.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever?
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Here is McGuire. The Cavaliers making the shot. They set the screen. There's the dish to Buford. Baseline jumper. Can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Smith drawing the double team. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Bush passes to Smith. And the shot no good, a bit short. And for the Pacers, they're shooting the ball at 42%. Buford shot's good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Now the pass to McLeod. Here's Daly, and he banks in the layup.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Taking 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
First free throw is good, so both teams making some changes here. He's perfect from the line this time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Stribling, covered by Smith. The high post shot. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. The feed to Buford. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. 5 to shoot. Here's Stribling. They grab their own miss. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Checking in for your Pacers, Wes Reeves.
On defense, Cleveland. To the left side wing. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Clock at 6. Here's Reeves. And that one hits back iron.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
And so here is Indiana. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And good on the basket. Book it. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Smith, the pass to McLeod. Wide open look. And Buford pulls it down. Pacers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. There's the pick. And the rejection by Smith. The 3. And the shot is good. Smith's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Kicks it to Buford. Cannot hit, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Bush passes to Smith. No good on the 3. And here's Indiana. It's taken away by Smith. Good on the baseline, Jay.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
There's the 3. The shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
3-pointer, and he gets the bucket.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
And the Pacers with possession here. Shoots from 14, and it comes off the front of the rim.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
McCullough, good.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Passes it to Smith. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shooting for Indiana, Freak. At the line for 2.
Free throw drops for Smith.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in. Good on both. And Indiana shooting around 40% from the floor here. Garrison guarded by Harris. Clock at 6. Here's Stribling. Cans the shot from the wing.
That's an impressive spin move there, Kevin. I wasn't expecting him to show handles like that.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Lets it go from 11. No good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. And here is Buford. Smith outside. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Buford. Can't get the reverse layup to fall.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
So it's the Pacers now. Stribling, covered by Smith. 3-pointer. No good. And Cleveland the other way now.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off. Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Indiana's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. They swipe it. The tray. And Buford pulls it down. Pass to Reeves. He kicks to Buford. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. The pass to York. Takes it off the glass.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Reeves the pass to Buford. Outside Turner, lock at 6. And Buford gets it to go in on the assist by Turner. Buford's got 6 in the quarter.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
And so it's Cleveland with it. And Smith with the stop.
You've got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
And here are the Pacers now. The Cavaliers making the shot. There's a good screen. Reeves from outside off the mark.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Shooting for Indiana. Scribbling. 2 shots.
That one is off. Chris Middleton's checked in for Cleveland. Second free throw, no good.
And boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
Smith's shot is good.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Dishes it to Buford. He feeds it to McGuire. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Cleveland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV.
Goodness.
No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA. I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
To the paint, here's York. Here's Bush. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Indiana. Bush. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Indiana's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. McGuire passes to Frank. Indiana moving the ball along. He dishes it to Buford. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds it to McGuire. Pass to Frank. Kicks to Buford. Releases. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his third rebound tonight. Bush passes to Smith. And another miss by Cleveland. And the Pacers shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tight.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Cleveland.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
Your hope is to take charge of a season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0 with 3 games still left to play this year against the Pacers.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Smith. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Smith. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Here is McGuire. They set the pick. Up off the screen.
What are you doing?
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
At the line for your Pacers, McGuire. 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for McGuire. And both free throws good for McGuire. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Smith kicks to Anderson. On the wing, Harris. Here's Smith. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Indiana, Freak. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Smith hits them both. And so it's Indiana with it. Winston, defended by Anderson, pass to Frank. The pass to Winston. Pocket 6. There's the pick. 3-pointer. No good. Anderson dishes to Smith. Pass to Middleton. Back to Smith. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
You put on what was simply an incredible fourth period. How were you able to take over this game in the end?
I think our team just wore them down over the course of the first 3 quarters. And during the fourth, it made things easy for myself and others to create space and get the shots that we like to take. It was really a team effort. Definitely.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance. Shaq, what'd you think?
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.
DJ Khaled.